Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC code P0796 stands for Automatic Transmission Clutch Pressure Control Solenoid Valve C stuck off. This issue indicates that the specific solenoid valve is unable to transition to the on state, which is vital for proper clutch engagement and transmission operation. The solenoid valve plays a critical role in regulating hydraulic pressure found in the transmission. Its location is typically within the automatic transmission assembly, near other solenoid valves responsible for gear shifting and operational efficiency. An inability of this solenoid to function can result in serious transmission issues, affecting the vehicle's performance severely, especially during gear changes. In this guide, we will dive deep into understanding this error, troubleshooting steps, and how to rectify the situation effectively, based on diagnostic protocols established for Honda CRV models manufactured between 2011 and 2016. The DTC P0796 specifically refers to the automatic transmission clutch pressure control solenoid valve C being stuck in the off position. This diagnostic trouble code is triggered when the transmission control module fails to confirm the proper operation of solenoid C, which should facilitate clutch engagement within the automatic transmission system. The affected components include the clutch pressure control solenoid valve C, which resides within the automatic transmission assembly, tasked with managing fluid pressure necessary for optimal clutch performance. Its role is crucial as it physically controls the engagement and disengagement of the clutch pack, thereby allowing smooth gear shifts. If this solenoid fails to actuate, it can lead to erratic transmission behavior, making it imperative to address any faults quickly to prevent further transmission damage. Therefore, understanding the position and importance of this solenoid can be instrumental in diagnosing transmission-related issues accurately. There are several possible causes for a DTC P0796 error. First, a worn or faulty clutch pressure control solenoid valve C may not operate as it should, leading to the solenoid being stuck in the off position. Over time, wear and tear can degrade its performance, necessitating replacement. Second, issues within the hydraulic system can affect the pressure that the solenoid receives, which can be due to leaks or faulty related components, such as shift valves. Lastly, fluid contamination, either through the ingress of debris or excessive clutch material into the system, can impair the proper functioning of the solenoid and the hydraulic system itself. This emphasizes the importance of regular fluid checks and replacement to maintain hydraulic integrity in the transmission. Understanding these causes allows for a more focused diagnostic approach when addressing the DTC P0796 error. Several symptoms can manifest when the DTC P0796 is present. The most noticeable symptom is erratic shifting, where the vehicle may experience abrupt and unexpected gear changes, impacting driving comfort and safety. Additionally, a slipping transmission may occur, where the clutch does not fully engage, causing a loss of power transfer from the engine to the wheels. Another telltale sign includes the illumination of warning lights on the dashboard, particularly the check engine light, indicating a malfunction within the transmission system. Drivers may also notice unusual noises during gear shifts or a complete inability to change gears smoothly. Recognizing these symptoms promptly allows for timely diagnostics and repairs, minimizing the risk of extensive and costly transmission damage. The first troubleshooting step for DTC P0796 entails performing an automatic transmission fluid ATF check. Start by warming up the engine until the radiator fan activates, ensuring that the transmission reaches its normal operating temperature. Once the engine is adequately warmed, verify that the transmission is filled to its proper fluid level. This is crucial, as low ATF levels can lead to poor hydraulic pressure, exacerbating the solenoid issue. Following this, inspect the ATF strainer by draining the fluid through it. The strainer should be checked for metal debris or excessive clutch material, as these could indicate severe internal damage. If you observe any metal debris or excessive clutch material, it's a sign that the transmission may need replacing. If the strainer is clear, then you would proceed to replace the ATF and advance to the next troubleshooting step. The second step involves verifying the problem after clearing the DTC. Start by turning the ignition switch to the on position, which activates many electrical systems, including the engine control module. Using the Honda Diagnostic System HDS, clear the DTC P0796 to reset the system and monitor any potential underlying issues that may resurface. The next crucial step is to test drive the vehicle, ensuring that it is shifted into drive mode. During this test, allow the transmission to shift through all 5 gears normally. This will provide insight into whether the issue persists. After the test drive, check the OBD status using the HDS to see if P0796 has been flagged again. If the HDS indicates the status as failed, it confirms that the issue has been duplicated accurately. However, if it shows passed or not completed, further testing or repeated test driving may be necessary to confirm the consistency of the fault. In the third troubleshooting phase, you'll again utilize the HDS after clearing the DTC. Clear the DTC once more to ensure that you are starting fresh and engaged with the system correctly for further diagnostics. Next, navigate to the miscellaneous test menu on the HDS and select Clutch Pressure Control Linear Solenoid Valve C to test its operation explicitly. This action isolates the solenoid's performance, allowing you to check if it is functioning correctly. A normal reading from the HDS indicates that the solenoid occupies a minimally acceptable operational threshold, suggesting an intermittent failure. If the HDS indicates a failure without specifying the cause, it is essential to follow the prompts directly outlined by the HDS. These instructions will guide you in determining whether other components contribute to the overall issue. Should the HDS reveal a definitive failure cause, aligning with the diagnostic data, follow the directives, and if parts are replaced, verify the repairs to ensure the problem is comprehensively fixed. The fourth step delves into an inspection of the AT clutch pressure control solenoid valve C. Begin by performing a visual inspection to determine if the solenoid operates within normal parameters. If it appears to be functional and intact, this indicates that the solenoid valve itself may not be at fault. Instead, focus on the hydraulic system that connects with shift valves B and C. Repairing any issues in this hydraulic pathway could cure the operational hiccup. However, if the solenoid valve C does not operate correctly, replacement becomes necessary. Once the solenoid is replaced, testing for proper operation continues with verification processes. Ensuring that the solenoid works post-replacement requires thorough testing that aligns with Honda's repair guidelines to confirm repair efficiency. Final repair verification is crucial in confirming that the issue with DTC P0796 has been resolved effectively. Start by turning the ignition switch to the on position, which initializes the vehicle's electronic systems. Having confirmed the absence of visible issues, use the HDS to clear the DTC again. After clearing, it's important to test drive the vehicle under varied driving conditions, allowing the transmission to shift through all 5 gears to ensure proper functionality. After testing, check the OBD status via HDS for any indications of P0796 being flagged again. If the result is passed, it signifies the troubleshooting process is complete successfully. If the HDS still indicates failed or not completed, it suggests that the repair has not sufficiently addressed the underlying problem, necessitating further investigation and possible rework on the repairs. Preventive maintenance plays a critical role in ensuring the longevity and operational integrity of the transmission system, significantly reducing the chances of DTC P0796 recurring. Regular checks of the automatic transmission fluid, ATF, should be performed to ensure it is at optimum levels. Low fluid can hinder proper hydraulic function. Establishing a scheduled maintenance plan for fluid replacement is also beneficial, as over time, ATF can degrade and become contaminated, impacting solenoid operation. Additionally, routine inspections of solenoids can catch any early signs of wear or malfunction before they escalate into major issues. Following Honda's recommended maintenance schedules can effectively prevent future difficulties, ensuring that the vehicle remains in peak performance condition while avoiding inconvenient breakdowns related to transmission failures. In conclusion, understanding the diagnostic trouble code P0796 and its implications is vital for maintaining the health of your Honda CRV's transmission system. This particular code signifies an issue with the automatic transmission clutch pressure control solenoid valve C, which can heavily affect the vehicle's transmission performance if not addressed promptly. The troubleshooting steps outlined provide a methodical approach to identifying and rectifying the issue efficiently. It highlights the need for rigorous testing and verification to ensure any repairs performed are lasting and effective. Finally, establishing preventive measures such as routine ATF checks and regular inspections of transmission components can greatly reduce the likelihood of this or similar errors arising in the future, prolonging the overall lifespan and robustness of your vehicle's transmission system. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.